Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're on. Welcome to Edale's Technology to Give You a Helping Hand event. I'm Christopher Smith, your host for today and videographer at Edale, and I'm joined by my colleague Ian Eccleston.
Hello everybody, my name's Ian Eccleston, the sales manager for our agent network here at Edale. I'll be joining Christopher Smith on the event. I'll be on the chat for any questions you have. I'll be posting links and contact details for anyone.
Thanks, Ian. The following 30 minutes will be a valuable introduction to show you how technology can really help your business in the ever-changing world we currently live in terms of products, sustainability, and continued end-user price pressure. So, a very brief introduction to Edale first. We are British manufacturers of world-class tailor-made flexographic printing and converting solutions for the packaging industry. We operate in 4 distinct areas as a business. Cartons, which is seeing a massive growth as the world tries to be more sustainable. Finishing and converting for filmic labels, carton and digital print. Digital web, which we are now seen as experts, especially as we're now part of Canon as of last year. And labels, which we have a long and rich history with. Edale have been known as innovators throughout its 75 plus years history, and it's now seen as leaders and innovators for automation and for the flexographic industry in mid and narrow web packaging printing industry as well. It's some of these technologies and advancements that we're here today to show you. There are lots of automation features on our machines to make your printer's life easier. We probably have the most automation technology as standard on any machine out there. On the FL3 label press and FL5 carton production line, impression and inking motors are standard. This means that inking and impression can be precisely recalled at any point for any job using the machine memory, and that can be automatically controlled when needed too. All the vital settings for a particular job can be stored in the machine memory, so they can be recalled at the touch of a button at any point. For example, once the machine is set up for a certain substrate and thickness, this can be saved into the job storage, and when the substrate is used again, the machine can recall the previously used settings. And this is not only just valid for substrates, the job storage function can be used to recall role information, such as winder setup, tension settings, print impression, production data, air parameters, personalization factors, and many other variables. Total recall. The pre-registration system uses magnets instead of optical sensors, so it will work even if it's obscured by ink and stuff, which, as you can imagine, in our sort of environment could happen quite easily. This will, at the start of a job, bring the registration into almost perfect register straight away, and all this minimises setup times, enables the press to be set up in just one web length of material and another web length just to get it all dialed in perfectly. It increases repeatability of repeat jobs, ensures consistency between operators, and drastically reduces waste. And once the press is running, the optional Easy Reg camera can dial in and monitor the print registration and keep it in register, allowing the operator to set up for the next job. That's productivity there, and most of it is standard on our FL3 label press and our FL5 carton production line. And it doesn't stop at print. The die cutting also benefits from job storage, with pressure settings being stored, and it also have all the pre-register as standard as well, enabling quick and accurate die cutting. Slitting too can be automated, with the optional AutoSet version of our back and shear slitter benefiting from pick-and-place motorization. Blades can be set at any point without the operator even touching them. For the next level of die cutting, we can also provide the Easy Die, a quick change converting system that's capable of tool change in less than 60 seconds. This is one of the safest and easiest die modules on the market today, with all the features you need packed into it, such as pre-registration, automatic die pressure, automatic waste pickup, automatic linear and lateral registration to print, and the included trolley lets you slide a tool onto the die module and then into the die, ready for cutting quickly and safely. And there's a spot for another tool round the back, so you can very quickly change between 2 jobs. This leads us nicely onto waste. Obviously, the quicker you can get your press set up to get perfect print, the less wasted substrate there is. So technologies like the pre-register will both save time and reduce waste. Now, one of my favourite things we make is the Easy Foil, a way to reuse foil so it doesn't all end up just being in the bin after being used. Now, let me show you this video on how the Easy Foil works. Cold foiling is a fantastic way of adding foil embellishments onto your print. We can offer this on any Edale printing press. But what happens to all that foil that's not used? We offer an advanced cold foiling system that lets the roll of foil be reused multiple times, resulting in big cost savings and reducing environmental waste. It's called the Easy Foil, a rail-mounted module that can sit over any flexo module where there's a cold foil nib. A servo insetting controller enables the roll of foil to be processed multiple times, with each pass utilising a part of the foil that was not imaged during the previous pass. An adjustable side lay also allows lateral position to be adjusted to maximise the use of the foil further, and differential mandrels allow you to use multiple smaller rolls. Reusing the foil can result in significant return on investment, with up to a 4-fold reduction in material costs depending on the print job design. It's just one of the many ways we're improving our machines, making print more sustainable. As an added benefit, you can use the Easy Foil module as a registered lamination of pre-printed label stock for production of multi-layer labels, something more and more products are requiring, with space on a product at a premium and the increase on the amount of information that needs to be shown. So, the Easy Foil in summary. All the great things about our cold foiling system, such as no expensive stamping die tooling, cool visual effects and complete modularity. It allows production of multi-layer labels. There's big cost savings from foil being able to be reused. And there's a big environmental saving from the reduction of waste. Energy costs are particularly stressful at the moment. I'm sure you've all noticed your electricity bills on the rise. So saving energy can be a massive way of saving money, plus has the great benefit of also cutting our carbon footprints, helping us to be more sustainable. Now, most of our machines use UV lamps for curing, although we can use water-based dryers as well. But our partner and supplier GEW have an LED drying alternative, which Jamie Neill will tell you about now.
Sustainability is one of the biggest buzzwords around LED UV curing, and energy saving is a huge part of this. LED UV systems run at considerably lower electrical power, so with rising energy costs, LED UV offers converters an easy way to reduce their energy usage and their costs. LED systems use up to 70% less energy than their mercury arc counterparts, so for the average converter who has 4 machines running a 2-shift operation 6 days a week, this equates to 410,000 kilowatt hours in energy saved and a reduction of 180 tonnes of CO2 per year. With an energy cost of around 20 euro cents, this is a staggering 139,000 euros saved annually. Further to this, because LEDs produce no ozone, they do not need to be ducted out of the factory. This provides us with a big opportunity to be more sustainable by managing waste heat. LED diodes are only about 50% efficient, so for a typical 8-lamp 45cm system, we will produce around 13 kilowatts of heat. Over a 2-shift operation, you will produce enough energy to heat 2 average UK homes. For GW air-cooled systems, we have the benefit of utilising existing fan and ducting configuration, allowing customers to control where that heat goes. In the summer months, we can duct it out of the factory, and in the winter months, we can keep it in the factory to raise the temperature of the press room. For water-cooled LED systems, heat exchangers can be used to make use of the wasted heat. If you want to look at your own systems and how big the prize is for moving to LED, then you can head to the GEW website where you will find our ROI calculator and you can customise your own LED comparison. Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. Wow, that's a lot of money saved there from investing in an LED system. It also makes you think about all that waste heat in the air from the existing drying systems. That's of course a burden on your air conditioning reduced as well. Now we'll post a link to their return on investment calculator that Jamie mentioned in the chat there. So, single pass. Everything we do takes a reel of material and it ends up with a finished product. And this is all done in a single pass. Darren Pickford, our sales director at Edale, explains more about this philosophy.
At Edale, we talk a lot about single pass carton production lines, but what does that actually mean to you, the customer? Well, it means starting with a giant roll of carton board up to 1.5 meters in diameter and finishing with a die cut, embossed, stripped, creased, foiled and cast and cure on a single carton that you can deliver to your customers in one pass. So how do we do that? Well, we start with a giant reel of board. We clean both sides of the board with a contact and non-contact cleaner. This press actually has 8 print units which can be used for CMYK, spot colours, different varnishes. It can also be used for foil. So this has a giant turn bar which allows us to print both sides of the board in a single pass. We have a foiling unit which allows us to put coal foil down on the board to give a metallic effect which you can print on or print off. Again, we have a number of print units, and we end up with our last foiling unit, which in this case is used for cast and cure to give a holographic effect on the finished carton. Okay. The machine is controlled entirely from a big HMI here, which allows you to store jobs, allows you to, for the one press of button, adjust everything on the press, which is fully motorized. We also have an easy register system, which allows the operator to bring everything into register without any input. So the press will run itself. We can either run reel to reel, or in this case we're going through a flatbed die cutter. We have a web guide which allows us to run the board directly into the flatbed die cutter in the right position. We have a flatbed die cutter which is using the traditional wooden dies that are commonly used in the carton industry, so very little cost. This will give us 165 tons of pressure, 13,000 impressions per hour, and at the end we take the board, we strip away the waste, we die cut, we crease, and we deliver onto a converging conveyor which allows easy removal by the operator. To find out more about how we do this and to talk to one of our representatives, contact us on www.edale.com.
Thanks, Darren. So you can do all of it on just one machine, from paper roll to finished carton. Incidentally, these are absolutely lovely samples, and we can send them over to you if you contact us so you can see them for yourselves. My colleague will post the sample request form in the chat there for you. Real Vision Print in Lancashire has just 2 Edale FL5 single pass carton production lines and 2 folder gluers, which they use to produce cartons for healthcare, pharmaceutical, FMCG and health and beauty products. They have practically no work in progress taking up space, as they can do it all in their setup in one go and don't need lots of separate machines, so they don't need a big factory either. Plus, with no work in progress, they can and do excel at short run work, allowing them to produce very high quality cartons with an extremely quick turnaround. Being engineering led means we are innovators, and this can be seen by the amount of our turnover that is spent on R&D, over £6 million in the last 5 years. Now, we're all based in our 60,000 square foot factory, so everybody from sales and marketing to the production department, software development and after sales, all in one factory. So this enables us to have quick and easy communication between departments. This makes things really easy when it comes to special projects. Unlike our competitors, you don't have to buy a pre-spec'd machine from us. Our machines are highly modular, highly configurable, and if there's anything special that you want to do, we'll be able to help you do it. One such example is Norma Printing in Hungary, and one of our design team members, Ivan Sharkov, will tell you more.
Norma Printing in Hungary wanted to do some extra big repeats for in-mold labeling for plastic buckets. Our standard maximum repeat range for our FL3 label press was 24 inch, but with a bit of special design and working alongside Norma, we managed to create a solution that could take a 41 inch repeat print tool, so they could print a single image up to 1040mm in length. All our side plates and many of our rollers are produced in-house, so creating a working prototype was easy with a final machine not far behind. We also provided them with a crossover module, allowing the creation of multiply labels, something that we're seeing being required more and more, especially with food and medicine labeling. We're fond of saying, if you can imagine it, we can build it.
Thanks, Ivan. Now, downtime. Our machines are really robust with solid, high-quality cast aluminium tool plate making up the bulk of the frame. They're designed to last a lifetime, and indeed there are many customers out there running 20-year-old Edale presses absolutely fine. But all machines can run into issues and on rare occasions break down. Now, we have service packages in place that can help, and we have a team of people around the globe who can help. However, today we're talking about the technology. In the unlikely event of a print station not working, it's not the end of the world, because that print could be bypassed in our software so you can carry on printing while fixing that issue. We also have remote access as standard on all our machines, and this handsome chap will tell you all about it. how does downtime affect your business? Did you know that all new Edale machines can be supplied with remote access, allowing Edale engineers to remotely connect to your machine? The only requirement is an internet connection. It's all done with this clever little device called an E1, which is fitted inside the main electrical cabinet. Now this is standard on all new machines and can be retrofitted to existing Edale machines too. Using this, we can remotely diagnose any problems and resolve the majority of issues without the need for a service visit. Now this can significantly reduce your downtime and ultimately reduces cost of ownership for any Edale equipment. It's completely secure too and uses tried and tested technology complementing our in-house developed software. The system can even be unplugged when not in use, giving total peace of mind. So in summary, you have a quicker response than an on-site visit. You've got no need for the engineers to travel, saving you money. The carbon footprint, of course, is reduced from the no travel. Software is supported in-house. You've got greater machine availability and it's safe and secure. So with the E1, our in-house software team can even run the press remotely and help diagnose any issues. Problem solved quickly. I'm hoping at this point you can see some of the ways that you can reduce waste and save time, so it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realise how that can translate into saving money, and that's something we all love, of course. Perhaps what we all like more, let's be honest, is making more money. Now if you're a label printer, why not invest in a press that will future-proof your business, and it can also do cartons and flexible packaging? Obviously there's a big investment here, but come talk to us and we can show you machines like our FL5 single pass carton production line. It's able to take anywhere from 12 microns all the way up to 700 microns carton board. So while it's primarily aimed at a carton line, it can happily do labels as well, so you're not stuck with just a carton machine. So you can increase your production capacity for labels and expand into the packaging market without a high risk investment in a machine that just does cartons. The same can be said the other way around. If you're primarily doing cartons, our FL5 can do labels. Diversify your products and it will make you more immune to market changes. Plus, when that client comes to you and asks, "Do you do this?" you can say yes. Now, sustainability is one of those buzzwords often thrown around, but it's very important, not just from a moral standpoint. More and more legislation is affecting the labels and packaging industry, so being able to pivot and tap into new areas can be a massive opportunity. Take paper cups, for example. Cups, they are everywhere, and thanks to recent and upcoming legislation globally, we're going to be seeing plastic cups disappear as paper or card alternatives replace them. Paper cups are just simply a far more sustainable alternative than single-use plastics. The Edale FL5 carton production line can print and cut cardboard cups with ease, and with a substrate range of up to 700 microns, even the most robust cups can be handled. The use of a heavy-duty rotary die cut allows high speed with up to 600 mm of web width. The ultra-fast changeover times and finishing in line makes this a highly efficient production method compared to traditional sheet-fed or wide web flexo operations. The addition of embellishments in line is also another benefit of using a modular flexo solution. We've got customers all around the world making cups with FL5 machines, one of which is Thaiembo in Thailand, producing cups for the popular instant noodle brand Mama. They currently produce around 30 million cups of various different sizes and designs per month, with the machine running 18 hours per day. They were previously using several offset presses and outsourcing a lot of their production, but this was replaced by a single Edale flexographic printing press with rotary die cutting. This allowed them to better manage the quality of the product and deliver a finished flat cup in a single pass with quality printing, embellishments, die cutting and delivery all on the same machine. They also now have the colour and quality consistency that you get from a flexographic press, and thanks to some other upgrades such as a continuous unwind and automation, including the 100% print inspection, their production time and waste has been reduced significantly. If you're looking for an alternative to single-use plastics, then carton board is a viable alternative, and the versatility of the Edale FL5 single-pass carton production solution allows for cost-effective production of not only cups, but also other traditionally plastic products for the food industry, including ready meal and fast food trays. Definitely sounds like he knows what he's talking about, that chap. So if you have any follow-up questions, please just ask. Now, what I didn't mention in the video is that there are two key technologies that Tyambo use to create so many high-quality cups. You've got the rotary die cutting, which is an alternative option to using a flatbed die cutter, and the 100% print inspection, which is another option we offer on our machines. 100% print inspection actually monitors the print and compares it to a master image. Now, any minor differences between the two can be flagged, and it will even stop the press if it exceeds any tolerances. Well, we're nearing the end. Hopefully everyone has got a little something from today, even if it's just some ideas about how to save and make money. We'd love any feedback that you might have, so please contact us. For more information on anything you've heard about today, you can visit our website, nice and easy, edale.com, and many of the technologies have their own video on our YouTube channel as well, so please visit that and like and subscribe. Now, my colleague is posting links in the chat and on the screen there, and you can also chat directly to us. We're always on the phone and happy to talk to you about how we can help. And doors are always open. We're on the sunny south coast of England and would welcome you to join us for the day. We'll put on some lunch, show you the factory, and show you some of these amazing samples being produced. If you can't make it over, no worries. We can do a personalised online demonstration for you too. There's no sales pitch, no obligation. I'll just get my camera and I'll show you the machines, whether that be the FL5 single pass carton production line or our FL3 flexographic label press. Now, thank you all for joining us today. A copy of this webinar will be sent out to the email that you signed up for. Thanks all.